Hey everyone, I hope everyone's having a good day. I just wanted to talk. I want to share my weight loss story. It all started 2 years ago. I believe it was around August 18th, 2 years ago, 2015. What had happened was that I had a bladder infection, which I didn't even know. I was at work on a Tuesday. Went to work on a Tuesday, had a bladder infection. My bladder started hurting. I had to go to the bathroom. So what ended up happening was that for those 2 weeks, I think it was a week and a half, 2 weeks, or something like that. No, it was 2.5 weeks that I lived with it, which I should have went to the doctor in the first place, which I know that now. But I thought maybe, hey, I can actually get rid of it myself. I Googled it and everything else, and it just didn't go away. So I went to the doctor. I remember 3 days before Labor Day. I went to the doctor, and the doctor sampled my urine and showed that I did have a bladder infection. Put me on antibiotics for at least 7 days. Also, at the same time, too, she took my blood pressure and she took my weight. My blood pressure was slightly high and my weight was 376 pounds. Plus, at that time, too, honestly, since it was summertime, I just didn't feel right. I felt uncomfortable being the weight that I was. I felt uncomfortable about the way that I felt, and I felt uncomfortable about the way that I looked. I was just sick and tired of just being big. Tired of walking down the block and I'd be like, oh man, I want to do anymore. And then walk a half the block, I want to take the bus and the train everywhere. I don't feel like driving. I don't feel like going up all those stairs and this and that. I was just lazy. I just didn't want to do anything. But then I said to myself, you know what? I can actually give up junk food. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I'm tired of feeling like this. I'm tired of looking like this. So I said, you know what? I quit cold turkey. Well, I still ate cold turkey. But, yeah, I quit cold turkey. And I said, you know what? I can give it up. No problem. If that's what it takes for me to drop this weight, I'm going to do it. And I did it. I sat there and I just kept losing weight. I eliminated bread and whatever else and juices and stuff like that. Stopped drinking, slowly but surely stopped drinking sweetened drinks. Then the next month, which was October, I went back to the doctor. My blood pressure was normal and I lost 10 pounds. I was like, wow, I lost 10 pounds? And, I was just walking, I was just walking. I started walking a little bit more. Because before, I was just taking the cab everywhere. Like, I don't feel like going, this and that. I don't feel like going anywhere. So I started walking a little bit more. And stuff like that. I started feeling more energized. But I did notice, like a couple weeks after I went to the doctor for the first time, that I had ate bread. I had ate like some toast, and it just made me feel like later on in the day, it made me feel really heavy. Like when I was walking, it made me feel like that heavy feeling. I said to myself, I hate feeling like that. So that's one of the reasons why I don't really eat bread like that. Let's see. November, went back to the doctor, lost another 11 pounds, and stuff like that. And this is all the truth. This is no lie. This is the truth. Lost 11 more pounds. So that's 21 pounds altogether from September to November. 21 pounds. Okay? And I was still walking, still doing my thing, and stuff like that. Cut out certain carbs like bread, pastas, and all that other stuff that make me feel like heavier than what I am. cut out all the junk food like ho-hos and honey buns and all that other garbage. But I came across some sciatica as well too in December, and I had to go for like pain pills or whatever it was, and I had to go see I had to also go see a physical therapist as well for the sciatica. But also, oh yeah, in November, I forgot to mention that I started seeing the health coach, which the health coach she's really nice, but she's tough. She will be on you like white on rice. So you better stay on your grind. But anyway, then the months to come, I forgot to mention, since 2013, I actually did go to a health coach, but I just didn't care at that time. I mean, I was in a relationship at that time too, but I just didn't care. I was like, I can't give up all these foods. I like foods. I mean, I've been this way since I was 6 years old. So I was just like, in my mind, I was just like, I can't do this. I mean, I like food too much. But 2 years later, didn't even know it was gonna, how it was gonna affect me. So I had to lose it. But this time, in 2015, I still had the pre-diabetes, which is borderline diabetic for those who are confused about what pre-diabetic means. It means borderline diabetic. It means that you're close to the verge of getting diabetes. And yes, 2 years ago, I was close to the verge of becoming a real diabetic. I was like at least 4 points away from becoming a diabetic. So I worked at it. Also still went to go take care of sciatica problem and stuff like that. And then March of last year comes, I had my other doctor's appointment, had to get blood drawn and stuff like that. And the health coach, I believe I had to see my health coach that day too. So a few days passed, then my health coach calls me with the results. It said my blood work is normal and I'm no longer pre-diabetic, no longer borderline diabetic. I was like, what? I was just like shocked, like, I'm no longer a diabetic? I mean, a pre-diabetic? I'm like, what? That's impossible. I was like, I just couldn't believe the news. Like, I told everybody was like, congratulations, you're no longer pre-diabetic. Excuse me, because before, when I had started, I was wearing 5X and 6X in shirts. And my work pants, I was wearing size 54. And something's wrong when a size 50 pair of jeans is too tight on you. Well, not too tight, but tight. You know that something's wrong right there. And stuff like that. So yeah, I did feel rather uncomfortable. But I just kept losing weight. Now, currently, I wear sometimes I wear an extra large, or even a large, or even a medium, depending on how it fits, depending on how it's made. Because sometimes some companies, they make their clothes to be slim fit. They don't make it to be regular fit, to fit the person. They make it to be slim fit. So between those three sizes I wear. And sweatpants, I do wear medium and stuff like, especially when I go to the health coach, so the bagginess don't add no extra weight and stuff. And work pants now, I wear a size 34. Right now I'm wearing a 38, but I wear size 34 in work pants now. And that's a huge difference from wearing a size 54. Or 54 or 56, one of the two. And I'm glad that I don't wear that anymore. So you see, I had pre-diabetes, got rid of it. I just kept dieting, kept exercising. I try to keep myself busy. I also earlier this year, I came across some, a blood clot in my leg. and stuff like that, and was put on Xarelto, which is a blood thinner. Did that stop my flow? No, it didn't stop my flow. And it can't stop my flow because the doctor said that I have to keep up my diet and exercise plans. I have to keep my leg moving. I have to keep mobility in it. So I'm actually going to continue to do it because I enjoy it. You know, it's about doing what you like, what you love, what you like. You know what I mean? It's not about going everybody else's pace. It's about going your pace. Sometimes a person can run like a mile and you can't. Start off small. Go your own pace. It's hard. I know it. Me personally, I know from experience, it's hard to give up food. But giving certain foods up will save your life and will help you live a little longer. Alright, some of the things that I had to transition to: dark chocolate. I just started trying 100% dark chocolate. It's sugar-free and it's dairy-free. So that's pretty cool. I also eat Skinny Pop popcorn. I drink water. I drink seltzer water as opposed to soda. I don't drink soda. The only juice I drink is prune juice on the weekends, and that's it. Okay, I don't drink any kind of juice, stuff like that. Some of the stuff I learned was either from Google or my health coach, or this website called Eat This Not That. Oh, for those of you in the NYC area, you have nothing to do on when I do plan it. It's called Meetup NYC Life and Wellness. Yes. I'm the organizer for that meetup group. It hasn't gotten off the ground yet, but I have, started it last month, but it hasn't gotten off the ground as of yet. But it will. It will. I have faith that it will. Yeah, but I'm gonna be back soon with more tips and more stories on my weight loss journey and other things. I'm going to be making other videos like wrestling, video games, TV, whatever it may be. I'm going to make more of it. Alright, till next time. Peace.